Now it is my pleasure to introduce Abby Houghton, Senior Class President.
Family and friends, thank you for joining us at Green Valley High School's Class of 2015 graduation ceremony. We are so happy to have you. Graduates, for the past 9 months, we have dealt with and conquered the impossible. We have argued with our alarm clocks and raced the late bell one last time. We've mastered the do tomorrow policy so well that homework turned into class before work. Graduates, for the past 9 months, we've been waiting for this day. When homecoming hit, we realized that 1/4 of our school year was already over. The next thing we knew, winter break was over, midterms had passed, and our futures were laying down their pathways. Spring break gave us a bittersweet taste of summer and left us wanting more. Our senior prom was a night we hoped would last forever, but all that's left are memories. And now, we are gathered here to celebrate this remarkable journey. After today, we are officially free. It is our time now. We have complete control on who we become and how we live the rest of our days. Green Valley High School has taught us to stray from the what-if life and not to count the days, but make the days count. It is our time to find and conquer our own impossibles. For the first time in our lives, it feels good to be lost in the right direction. Our hands have been held on for many years, but now it's time to cross this street alone. This may sound like goodbye, but the Gator pride we all hold in our hearts will keep us reminded of who we were, who we are, and who we are going to be. Never forget, once a Gator, always a Gator. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Green Valley High School's Student Body President, Sydney Parker.
Here we are, graduation. How did it all go so fast? It seems like only yesterday that we were freshmen fighting with the lock on our lockers, trying to figure out where our next class was, and looking generally clueless to all the upperclassmen. Now we are the upperclassmen, the seniors who stand here ready to graduate and move forward in the world. Yet at this seminal moment, we can't help looking back. We worked hard to get to this point, but we didn't do it by ourselves. We owe a huge debt of gratitude to the following people. To our teachers, thank you for sharing your time, talent, and knowledge with us. You demanded excellence from us whether or not we wanted to give it. You set the bar high and challenged us to live up to it. To our parents, thank you for supporting us in more ways than is possible to count. You helped us with homework, paid our class fees, and listened to our complaints. You came to our plays, concerts, sporting events, and have watched us grow up. These are just a few of the thousands of ways you've supported us on our journey. To our coaches and advisors, thank you for making school about more than just classwork. Through sports, we learned how to power through adversity and give it our best effort, win or lose. Through other activities like participating in clubs, student council, theater, and fine arts, we learned how to work closely with others to achieve a common goal, and we had a lot of fun doing it. To our principal, vice principal, and all office staff, thank you for keeping things running smoothly so our teachers could concentrate on us. As you can see, behind each graduate, there must have been at least a dozen people providing support in at least a dozen ways. The best way we graduates can show our gratitude is to make the most of the opportunity we've been given and go forward in the world with the intention of making it a better place for the generations that follow us. What's next? Many of us will be going to college. More of us yet will go to various branches of the armed forces to keep our country safe home and abroad. Others may get right to work or even take a year or more off to decide what they want to do. Leaving high school is a difficult transition for many. I do know how we will deal with life events in the future, though, by using the skills and information we have picked up here. I would like to leave here with one last quote that sums up high school. Dr. Seuss once said, "Sometimes we will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory." Congratulations, class of 2015, we did it. I'd now like to introduce the student body's second vice president, Ginger Muir.
At this commencement ceremony, we are honored to have a variety of special guests. Each of the following people we introduced has contributed endless time and effort, which made our years more meaningful and successful. Please rise when you are introduced. Presenting diploma covers are President of the Clark County School Board of Trustees, Ms. Erin Craner. Assistant Chief Student Achievement Officers, Mr. Jeff Horn. and Dr. Jesse Welsh. Also present with us on stage this evening are Assistant Chief Student Achievement Officer Ava White and Ms. Jackie Carducci, Principal of Greenspun Junior High School. Present in our audience are Assistant Superintendent Danielle Miller and Chief Financial Officer Jim McIntosh. Recognizing the Green Valley High School class of 2015 is Green Valley High School Principal Mr. Kent Roberts. Green Valley English teachers Mr. Scott Ginger and Ms. Krista Fakowicz will be reading the graduates' names. On behalf of the 2015 graduating class, we extend a warm welcome to our guests. Now it is my pleasure to introduce Student Body Secretary Angeli Swainston.
The choirs of Green Valley High School have a strong history of success and excellence. Performances from the choirs have exposed our high school to a myriad of dedicated students committed to distinction. Yet never resting on their laurels, the choirs continue to seek new levels of merit. These dedicated students will earn your respect for their sound performance. Under the direction of Mrs. Kim Barclay Ritzer, here are the Green Valley High School madrigal singers and the concert choir performing For Good from the musical Wicked.
Life's for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are led to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. It well may be that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made of what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by meeting my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by the wind of the sea, like a seed dropped by a skybird in a distant wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I
Good evening. I'm Mr. Scott Ginger, an English teacher at Green Valley High School. Joining me in reading brief introductions of each valedictorian and salutatorian is Miss Krista Filkavich, an English teacher at Green Valley High School.
The honor of being named valedictorian is a goal that many set, but only a few achieve. Ranking first in a graduating class of 650 students is an achievement that requires much more than intelligence. It requires determination, perseverance, and commitment. Each valedictorian seated before you today has demonstrated these qualities, and in doing so has made a great contribution to an atmosphere of superior education at Green Valley High School.
As the valedictorians and salutatorians are introduced, they will stand and remain standing until all names are called. Please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. It is our sincere pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorians and salutatorian of Green Valley High School's class of 2015.
Sean Berman. Sean will be attending Georgetown University, where he will study international politics.
Khadijah Bhatti. Khadijah will pursue a double major in biology and political science at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Kara Bryn. Kara will attend University College in Dublin, where she will study English and linguistics.
Anna Kaplan. Anna will major in vocal performance at the University of Redlands.
Stephen Chaco. Stephen will be studying biochemistry and molecular biology at the University of Nevada, Reno.
Angelica Clemente. Angelica will attend the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, where she will study entertainment, engineering, and design.
Sierra Espinoza. Sierra will study environmental studies at the University of Chicago.
Nathan Henderson. Nathan is going to study computer engineering at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Terry Shea. Terry will pursue a liberal arts degree at the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor.
Jake Lee. Jake will study computer science at Columbia University.
Robert Lovelady. Robert will attend the University of Nevada, Reno to study civil engineering.
Amr Shah. Amr will pursue a degree in medicinal nanotechnology at Cornell University.
Jacqueline Smith. Jacqueline is going to attend the University of Nevada, Reno to attain a Bachelor's of Science degree in nursing.
Our salutatorian is Zoe Koch. Zoe will be attending Whitworth University to study biochemistry.
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in congratulating Green Valley High School's valedictorian salutatorian.
We also have two foreign exchange students with us today from Italy, Martina Campoli and Breda Saro. When they return home, they will finish their last year of high school. Martina hopes to study economics at the University of Bocconi in Italy, and Breda plans to study geopolitical economics at the University of Trento, also in Italy.
It is now our pleasure to introduce Student Body Treasurer Jarrett Perns.
Making beautiful sounds is a tough thing to do. No group does it better than our symphonic band under the direction of Ms. Diane Kitsoulis. With hard work, determination, and unique combination of instruments, they truly make beautiful sounds. Today they will be performing Victor's Valiant by Jerry Billick. Ladies and gentlemen, the Green Valley High School Symphonic Band. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Sierra Espinoza.
The valedictorians of the 2015 graduating class would like to extend a collective thank you. We would not be here today without the immense support from friends, parents, teachers, and coaches alike. Thank you for the countless laughs, random quips of knowledge, support both on and off the field, and the endless love. Words cannot express our gratitude for the time you spend ensuring that we have the skills, tools, and opportunities to be the best that we can be. Every parent has told their child this phrase or something similar. Try it, you might like it. Despite our scrunched up faces or us shaking our heads as little kids, this phrase was uttered to encourage us to step out of our comfort zone, to take a risk on the unknown because we might actually discover we like food beyond the McDonald's drive-thru. This lesson, while elementary, carries weight beyond our childhood stubbornness to try new things. Whether you may be going off to college, getting ready to live on your own, or simply figuring out what to do next, I encourage you, the graduating class of 2015, to do the very things that are unfamiliar and new and possibly scary to you. Do not let your fear keep you from new experiences you would have never imagined having. Whatever challenges you may face, try it because you might actually love it. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Nathan Hanusen.
The great Hulk Hogan once said, "I love my family to death, and I just don't know what tomorrow is going to bring." Ever since kindergarten, we've all experienced loss. Unfortunately, not everyone can continue moving forward. We've lost some good people along the way. They gave everything to get us here, and it's up to us to make it mean something. To give many hope for a future, to ensure that all will have a voice in the future. That's our goal. These are the lives we're fighting for. It's been a long journey, and no one's coming out without scars. But it all comes down to this moment. We have an opportunity to make an impact on the future. Let's make everyone proud. Let's go finish this. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Amar Shah.
For our speeches this year, the following speakers have decided to select or create a word that reflects our experiences at Green Valley High School. Thus, ladies and gentlemen, we present the 2015 Green Valley Valedictorians Urban Dictionary. Now for the first word. Syncopated, slightly off the beat, but perfectly in rhythm. Since the day we walked into Green Valley's hallways of opportunity, we have struggled immeasurably against opposition from our studies, hectic lifestyles, and strenuous activities. Each new endeavor and adventure culminated in the 650 unique individuals that sit here today. Many mistakes were made along the way, but as the esteemed Canadian lyricist Drizzy Drake says, "I was born to make mistakes, not to fake perfection." Syncopated. Even as we faltered from our master scores, we were able to carve new identities through the adversity we overcame and the experiences we gathered. To be syncopated means to recognize one's offbeats and find joy in each one because they constitute all 99% of you. Remember, no one is 100% pitch perfect. When you look back on high school 20 years from now, don't remember the individual notes that were a little bit flat or sharp, but rather remember the beautiful harmony produced by our collective efforts. Congratulations, class of 2015. I wish you the best of luck in composing future masterpieces. It is now my honor to introduce valedictorian Sean Berman.
Hakarat Hatov, recognizing the good. Each of us has reached a pinnacle of achievement in some aspect of our lives. It could be as mighty as winning the state championship in wrestling, as unique as participating in the first high school performance of Mary Poppins, and as memorable as scoring the prom date of your dreams. The string that ties accomplishments like these together is that someone was there along the way that helped us reach that success. Parents, friends, team captains, teachers, and mentors act as just some of the countless sources of inspiration and guidance that we encounter in our daily lives. Hakarat Hatov is Hebrew for gratitude toward those who have helped us along the way. As we journey from high school and teenage years into a more mature adult life, I challenge each of you to actively seek Hakarat Hatov toward those who have helped us achieve our goals so that no source of support and advice goes unappreciated. And if the cycle of advice runs its course with the class of 2015, I am confident that one day, all of us will become wise counselors to the next generation of how-to seekers, dream catchers, and world leaders alike. Congratulations, fellow Gators, and thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Robert Lovelady.
Thompson-esque, the style of teaching and coaching associated with a passionate competitor. Characteristics of a teacher that represents this word may force his class to run around lockers while making sure they comprehend all aspects of the lesson. A coach will apply a no-nonsense and deeply caring attitude to his team, resulting in great success. It is hard to believe that one person can profoundly impact decades of high school classes, but one described by this adjective does just that. Everyone here has the potential to be Thompson-esque in their own regards, and if that potential is reached, I'm excited for the future of our generation. Coach Thompson once told us that he waited for Green Valley to open because he knew there would be something special about the school. Let's all go show everyone why he truly believed that. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Angelica Clemente.
Chronophobia, the fear of time passing by. Chronophobia is, I realized, a fear that has recently snuck up on me. I remember being a freshman, so eager to get the year over with simply because, well, I was a freshman. I remember being a sophomore, extremely jealous of the upperclassmen that got to sit on the boys' side of the gym during assemblies. And I remember being a junior, impatiently staring at the clock on the last day of school. I couldn't wait to call myself a senior. I honestly couldn't wait to get out of here. But during senior year, I stopped counting down. I stopped staring at the clock. I didn't want class to end yet, as stupid as that sounds. I wanted more time. More time to read, to learn, more time to hang out, more time to listen to what my teachers had to say, more time to goof around during the last few minutes of class, more time to surround myself with these amazing friends that I've come to love. Standing here at graduation, I face the fact that our time is up at Green Valley High School and there is no snooze button. But now, we have all the time in the world to create an incredible future for ourselves. What our futures hold, I'm not sure of yet, but I guess only time can tell. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Khadija Bhatti.
The litany of questions my mom would ask my brothers and myself each day as we drove home from school followed an almost cyclical routine. For each concerned, sincere question my mom would ask, the resulting response was a unanimous, unconscious, good, which was less of an actual, honest account and more of a cop-out-like answer. How are you doing today? Good. How was school today? Good. How are you feeling today? Good. The reality is that the situation described came to be a daily occurrence for me over the past 4 years. But I have realized that over time, with each mediocre, good, I have allowed my high school experience to be embodied in one single word, good. I have a term which has all but lost its initial meaning. We cannot allow ourselves to define such dynamic experiences and moments in our lives with the natural default response we are so initially inclined to rely on. It can be hard to accept that we will not always have fantastic days to propel us forward, but that's exactly the point. Our experiences, both positive and negative, combined together shape who we are as individuals, and they cannot be forgotten. Our lives are too rich to allow them to be described or lived through such a mediocre outlook. So I ask you now, the next time you are asked, how are you doing today? What will you say? Congratulations, class of 2015. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Stephen Chaco.
Curry. Now, some of you might be wondering what that is. Instead, I'm here to tell you about what it isn't. Curry is not some single specific dish. There is an endless possibility that can vary from house to house and even week to week. This variety is all because of the chef. Everyone has their own preference on what spices and in what amounts to add to the mix. Curry is actually a lot like everyone's life. The experiences that we've had in our life are what make us unique and individual. Forrest Gump once said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." I don't know about back then, but now we have these things known as labels. There's caramel, white chocolate, or even macadamia nut. Instead, life is like a bowl of curry. The product depends on the spice you decide to put into it. The wise Wiz Khalifa taught us to work hard, play hard. The more work we decide to put in, the better off the results will be. So, how do we get this far? Our parents. You guys are the chefs that have spiced up our lives. You guys are the reason that we're all sitting here. Thank you, moms and dads, for everything you guys have done, and congratulations, class of 2015. And it is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Terry Shea.
Certainty, adjective, the quality of being reliably true. When I was 6 years old and had just finished watching Finding Nemo for the first time, I was certain that I was going to be a fish. That quickly became a flop when I realized I couldn't swim. When I was 12 years old and had just finished watching yet another episode of Hannah Montana, I was certain that I was to become a pop star. Those dreams soon felt like a shooting star when I realized I couldn't sing. At 17 years old, a few months prior, I was certain that I was going to attend Pomona College. But after receiving my first rejection, that certainty faltered. Our lives have been consistent, fleeting moments. Much like a roller coaster, there have been times where our confidence has soared, and times when it's fallen so flat it was difficult to wake up in the morning. However, it is the times of uncertainty that reaffirm our strengths. We must push on from our own gut-wrenching fear. This next chapter is filled with fleeting certainty, with the looming questions, what's the next step, and where are you going to go? So class of 2015, embrace the uncertainty, and there you will find the answer within yourself. For everything will always resolve itself. There will always be new opportunities and new experiences, and I promise you, for every moment of uncertainty, there will be one that is absolutely certain. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Anna Kaplan.
Wabi-sabi, Japanese, a way of living that focuses on finding beauty within the imperfections of life and accepting peacefully the natural cycle of growth and decay. I'll admit, I'm a perfectionist, and that's probably the only way that I got here today. But through years of obsessing over small details, I've realized that nothing can truly be perfect. We should all accept imperfections and live in peace with ourselves and others. We should all strive for wabi-sabi. As we graduate and move on to bigger things, there is even less certainty in our lives and more room for mistakes and imperfections. But if we are to shy away from anything for fear of not being perfect, nothing can truly be accomplished. We must realize that that which makes us different makes us special, and that which makes us special makes us beautiful. Finding this beauty in our own imperfections leads to a better and more fulfilling life. So find your wabi-sabi and live the imperfectionist life. It is my pleasure to introduce valedictorian Jake Lee.
Time, defined as the measured or measurable period during which an action, process, or condition exists or continues. It's funny that we're here defining time when time defines so much of us. Time to wake up, time to go to class. Hurry up, you're going to be late. Drive faster, walk faster. No, run, sprint. 1 minute left until the bell rings. I'm talking faster because I only have 30 seconds left to finish the speech. Phew. Take a step back. We become so focused on time sometimes that everything else just becomes a blur. Slow down. Take the time to look, think, and understand. Leisure is such a luxury nowadays, and it really shouldn't be. Time will always move forward. It's up to you whether it marches on or strolls on casually. Don't let time control you. Control time yourself. Thank you. It is my pleasure to introduce Student Body First Vice President L. Johnson.
Good evening. My name is Elle Johnsong, and I have the privilege of introducing our principal, Mr. Kent Roberts. A principal's job responsibilities are challenging. He must be skilled at planning and processing, monitoring and mentoring, evaluating and envisioning. A principal must protect tradition while promoting positive change. He must focus on the present while preparing for the future. He must be willing to lend helpful criticism while being the lead cheerleader. He must learn to be in many places at once and do all of this while genuinely caring about those who make up Green Valley High School, our faculty, staff, administration, and students. In Mr. Roberts' first year as our principal, he has accomplished all of the above and beyond. He is involved in all aspects of Green Valley's commitment to excellence. In any given day, chances are we will find him greeting students as they enter the school to start their day, attending meetings where he is listening to a parent or student concerns, watching one of GV's many sports or performing arts activities, or offering his insight in support of our many clubs and co-curricular programs. Mr. Roberts has built and maintains close ties with many students, and his door is open if any of us need to speak with him. He truly exemplifies Green Valley's commitment to excellence. It is my honor to introduce an educational leader who believes in his students and their success, a principal dedicated to our school's success. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Kent Roberts.
Well, seniors, you've made it. You're just a couple minutes away from accomplishing a goal that's been 13 years in the making. From those first tentative steps in kindergarten to the final steps that you'll take just a few minutes from now, you've been preparing for what's next. Tonight, you'll no doubt have some time to reflect on your journey through the halls of a very special place that is Green Valley, and I hope you have many happy memories of your time spent within our walls. I hope, too, that you've experienced some challenges, because a little adversity is good for everyone and usually leads to greater success down the road somewhere. As students, you've taken and passed many tests, but there are more to go. As you work your way through them, please keep this very important difference between school and life in mind. In school, there are many lessons prior to the test. In life, the tests come first and the lessons follow. So pay attention, because life will continue to present the tests over and over until you learn the lesson. And if you remember nothing else that I've said here this evening, keep this thought in the back of your head when you face what looks like a daunting task. Life's opportunities will shrink or expand in proportion to your courage. So be bold, and wherever you go, take a little Green Valley High School spirit with you. I would like to say thank you to all this year's seniors for a great year. It's been a privilege to get to know you and to be here now to share this moment with you. You followed admirably in the footsteps of the classes before you, and you've set a great example for subsequent classes to follow. I know what it's like to have stepped into some well-established footprints as well, and I'm thankful that they were there to guide me. So at this time, I would like to bring to the microphone the man who took such great care in leaving them, the man with whom you began your days as Gators and with whom I feel you should end them, Mr. Jeff Horn.
Good evening, parents, family, friends, Principal Roberts, Green Valley High School staff and administration, invited dignitaries, and most importantly, you, the Green Valley High School graduating class of 2015. It was truly an honor and a privilege to have been your principal. Over the past 4 years, you have given me so many special moments and memories that will last a lifetime. I've traveled with you to Shanghai, Hawaii, San Francisco, New York, Madrid, and Vancouver, and almost everywhere in between. You represented Green Valley High School at the highest levels of competition and never, ever disappointed. I have witnessed greatness in sports, academics, the arts, as you wowed audiences with your talent, skills, and intellect. This past year, I quietly observed you from a distance, watching you capture 6 regional championships, 5 Nevada State runner-ups, a national champion in dance, the Las Vegas Review-Journal Newspaper of the Year, and you were crowned state champions in both wrestling and in speech and debate. I also watched proudly as you honored the legacy of our beloved teacher and coach, Mr. Blaine Thompson. You honored him by naming our track in his memory. You dedicated this season to him as you won regional and state runner-up championships in both cross-country and in track. I know that you can applaud. I know that coach is very proud of you and your accomplishments, but mostly, I believe, he is more thankful because he knew you along the way. You see, just like Coach Thompson, we all have been changed by the people that we meet along the way. Our amazing choir, under the direction of Ms. Kim Ritzer, just sang For Good. For Good is one of my favorite pieces from the Broadway musical Wicked. The song For Good challenges us to take notice of those who have had a lasting impact on our lives. Take a moment. Think about those individuals who have come into your life and changed you for the better. Some of those individuals may not be with us anymore, yet we have grown stronger because we know them. Some people may have touched our lives just briefly. Others may have been a constant influence. But all of them have made a lasting impact on our life. It's powerful when you think about it, how our life has been influenced by so many people that we meet along the way. Our parents, our family members, our teachers, our friends, and sometimes our former principal. In my personal life, I can point to numerous individuals who have changed my life because I knew them. One of them is sitting amongst you as a member of your graduating class. My son Jeffrey was born into this world 7 weeks early and weighing slightly over 3 pounds. He was born a fighter, never giving up, and always competing to be the best at whatever he put his mind to. Whether it was music, sports, academics, or speech and debate, he always made us proud. Just like every parent who has a graduating senior in this arena tonight, we have shared 18 years of happy and sad moments, struggles and pain. But most importantly, because we knew you, we have been changed for good. In just a few short moments, we'll all watch as you receive your diploma. So I'll ask you once again, who has changed your life for good? That question's easy for me. You see, 4 years ago, I greeted all of you as you walked past that granite sign in front of the school for the very first time. Through the years, I saw you achieve great success, witness amazing performances, and observed you as you grew into remarkable men and women who are now ready to take on the world. You see, just like the song, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Your laughter, your heartbreak, your achievements, your struggles, your sadness, your happiness, I have been there. I have been there through the thrill of state championships, Mary Poppins at the Smith Center, rushing to court in the field after epic victories, and of course, who could forget, Flowergate. These memories will last a lifetime, and the relationships that we have made have changed us all. So I'll leave you with this. Pay attention. Never ever take lightly the people who come in and out of your life, for they might just be that one who changes you for good. Congratulations and good luck to you, the Green Valley High School graduating class of 2015.
Ladies and gentlemen, President of the Clark County Board of Trustees, Ms. Erin Craner, as principal of Green Valley High School, I certify that these graduating students before you have completed the credit requirements prescribed by the Board of School Trustees of the Clark County School District and the Nevada State Department of Education. It is with great pleasure to present you Green Valley High School's graduating class of 2015.
I will add one word of advice. Don't let this be your last commencement. Recognize each future milestone of accomplishment in your lives, and at each milestone of achievement, take 1 hour like this one, electronics free, to reflect on where you've been, to plan where you are going, to offer thanks to every person who has helped you get thus far, and to figure out how to be that helpful person on someone else's path to success. On behalf of the state of Nevada and the Clark County School District Board of Trustees, it is my honor at this time to accept the Green Valley High School class of 2015. Congratulations.
Girls go first. We're gonna go first. Tell him we're going first.
First?
Yeah.
Getting rhythm work.
Abigail Waldine Houghton.
Sean Ari Berman.
Ginger Leanne Muir.
Stephen Joseph Chaco.
Sydney Chloe Parker.
Nathan Gregory Hanusen.
Elmiwan Johnsung.
Jake Hanol Lee.
Annie J. Lee Swainston.
Robert
Oh my God.
Quinn Lovelady.
Brianna Marie Casey.
Amar Hamansu Shah.
Khadijah Ashraf Bati.
Colton Robert Curtis.
Angelica Rose Heimlich.
Jarrett Douglas Perns.
Sierra Paige Espinoza.
Ryan Christopher Baldwin.
Anna Sophia Valdespino Kaplan.
Matthew Chen.
Angelica Renee Clementi.
Philactus Demetriou.
Kira Irene Bryn.
Colin Wei Huang.
Jacqueline Teresa Smith.
Eric Jean Sampson.
Terry Shea.
Nicholas Andrew Schwartz.
Zoe Nicole Koch.
Michael Anthony Torres.
Dacia Patricia Flowers.
Kyle Ackerty.
Samantha Ann Hutt.
Rejan Vizconde Calado.
Mahima Joshi.
Gerardo Carbala.
Emily Icapino Nee.
Dave Carino.
Ashwarya Rach.
Ryan Alexander Coombs.
Gladys Marie Rastigari.
Aiden Patrick Courtney.
Emma Reed.
Ryan Castillo Desicola.
Janelle May Pizarro Salcido.
Keldon Andrew Engel.
Sabrina Tran.
Joshua Salvatore Espinel.
Mackenzie Lee Wilson.
Robert Andrew Jacob Evans.
Ariana Marie Brown.
Brandon Adam Fiddler.
Eliza Pauline Burns.
Logan Sayer Galloway.
Alyssa Rose Carley.
Jeffrey Robert Horn.
Sophia Louise Carlson.
Jacob Micah Jones.
Rianda Caradine.
Zachary Austin Krill.
Raven Elizabeth Carson.
Carter Robert Nielsen.
Stephanie Ann Chason.
Jason Wayne Petrino.
Brittany Nicole Cowan.
Jared Blake Penniman.
Cody Cronick.
Peter Harold Shields.
Felicia Ray Davidson.
Austin Ray Signoretti.
Jillian Bernadette Davis.
Connor James Smith.
Erin Nicole Dennison.
Jack Donald Stransky.
Lourdes Marie DiPiazza.
Justin Kanoa Streeter.
Shaler Rose Desart.
Lars Swenson.
Jordan Michelle Durante.
Kenny Tabuada.
Kelly Marie Eastwood.
Zachary Tamez.
Sydney Lee Eastwood.
Ryan Taylor Tingle.
Bailey Alicia Evans.
Dylan Cole Trejo.
Emily Ann Feeney.
Miguel Trepon.
Charlie Fisher.
Michael Joseph Velasquez.
Lauren Ray Fredette.
Harold Cody Solina Villamere.
Elizabeth Galvez.
Zachary Taylor Watkins.
Lori Lynette Gould.
Brady Larson Williams.
Mackenzie Galena Gravo.
Andre Dima.
Emily Ann Lee Green.
Grant Zhang.
Hannah Lauren Helmley.
Michael Yang.
Miranda Lee Herrera.
Joshua Dalton True.
Tara Kathleen Hilton.
Ali Hassan Abdullah.
Lauren Ashley Hyde.
Greg Alfred Adams.
Brooke Samantha Ivy.
John Marquise Aldridge.
Taylor Amor Jacobson.
Devin Brett Allen.
Amy Rose Kashmirsky.
Michael Ernest Applewhite.
Mercedes Kumnark.
Daniel Arroyo.
Dominique Liana Kopacki.
Jacob Dylan Avalos.
Brianna Alyssa Ladd.
Alejandro Ayala.
Olivia Ruth Larson.
Mason Connor Barnes.
Christine Eileen Leadham.
Nicholas Patrick Barnhart.
Daphne Naomi Leon.
Brendan Becker.
Megan Lomas.
Ryan Joseph Barquist.
Catherine Rose Lopez.
Brandon Bello.
Perla Lopez.
Richard Daniel Benham.
Mallory Lynn Mackey.
Logan Matthew Behrens.
Jerry Rose Mallory.
Brandon Stephen Black.
April Ann Ana La Sabata Maravilla.
Matthew Ryan Bonesteel.
Erin Elizabeth Margetts.
Jason William Brenner.
Haley Nicole Merrill.
Mark Stephen Brittain.
Laura Ann Miney.
Cameron James Bucknall.
Katiana Marie Miller.
Keon Lee Al Boogerin.
Lily Anna Teresa Miller.
Ty Dean Berger.
Sienna Cruz Montero.
Brandon Danny Burke.
Emma Marie Mirth.
James Radford Birkin.
Katrina Trazo Panilli.
Matthew Scott Bussey.
Haley Kathleen Port.
Christian Michael Cheney.
Brianna Abigail Ramirez.
Joan Chavarria.
Arlette Rodriguez Herrera.
Ari Max Charles.
Ashley Kara Sands.
Mason Andrew F. Caford.
Mirinda Ann Scruggs.
Mason Joseph Kavanaugh.
Adelia Danielle Sigala.
Michael Christopher Caswell.
Megan Grace Sylvia.
Christian Castrillon.
Ashley K. Slater.
Caesar Joseph Castle.
Sierra Smart.
Sean Patrick Cannon.
Olivia K. Song.
Jake Christopher Kennedy.
Kristen Ashley Squires.
Christian Alexander Campbell.
Christina Griselda Steinberg.
Andrew Joseph Caldwell.
Lindsay Shirley Thomas.
Josiah Calabrese.
Brenna Joy Thornley.
Linjess Cabrera.
Alyssa Rose Timpson.
Christopher Anthony Dembo.
Christina Marie Uran.
Christian Alexander Delgado.
Paula Tamara Velasco.
Malik Juan David.
Jasmine Laree Washington.
Jarek Dion Dan.
Haley Wilson.
Mitchell Chaya.
Angelica Nicole Howell.
Joshua Lemuel Curry.
Dinesha Rayshay Wright.
Shane Patrick Courtney.
Vivasa Danielle Ali.
Kyle Allen Corbett.
Sierra Raquel Alejandro.
Malik Thomas Cooper.
Kashmir Lee Allen.
Grant Michael Conley.
Jasmine Unita Allison.
Mason Francis Camastro.
Samantha Danielle Alvarado.
Nicholas Cola.
Rhiannon Lee Alvarez.
Young Jin Chung.
Sindel Nicole Anderson.
Austin Kyle Fenslow.
Rayliana Hope Anderson.
Michael Jeffrey Feliciano.
Cameron Tyler Andrews.
Jonathan Espinal.
Sierra Lynn Angeles.
William Loring Irwin.
Samantha Nicole Iperoff.
Donovan J. Ellis.
Cassandra Gwynn Armstrong Stubson.
Stephen James Dunn.
Kimberly Courtney Bannigan.
Tyre Tyler Dukes.
Kaylee Burnett Barnes.
Vincent Manuel Dominguez.
Courtney Sequoia Basket.
Cord Dinglassen.
Nija Victoria Bates.
Matthew James DeSales.
Bronwyn Nicole Beasley.
Peter William Denew.
Sarah Belot.
Jonathan DeMello.
Gianni Marie Bellucci.
Brian Jeffrey Gavin.
Morgan Christy Benavides.
Jonathan Mark Garrison.
Elizabeth Benitez.
Salvador Jr. Garcia.
Alana Mar Bernstein.
Gabrielle Sean Garcia.
Catherine Michelle Bingham.
Benito Ray Angel Garcia.
Gina Marie Biscardi.
Samuel Jacob Ghana.
Aylin Yadira Blas Ramos.
Caleb Dermot Galvin.
Sabrina Abigail Bonilla.
Tyler Charles Facuda.
Aurora Christine Bonnet.
Dylan John Fugarino.
Samantha K. Borley.
Christian Dallas Frank.
Alicia Gabrielle Bosnos.
Johnny Flores.
Anna Marie Francesca Breslin.
Nicholas Paul Flatt.
Caitlin Amanda Brewster.
J. Bradley Hannum.
Jasmine Latrice Bryant.
D'Angelo Drayshawn Hampton.
Ashley Paige Byington.
Jacob Allen Guy.
Amber Lorraine Calderon.
Samuel Ernesto Gutierrez.
Brenda Leticia Campos.
Paulo Cesar Gutierrez.
Jelena May Carey.
Aaron Jason Gupton.
Destiny Lynn Casadas.
Kyle Austin Grabo.
Bella Alejandra Casula Aviles.
Colby Blair Gorter.
Catherine Pamela Chumpitas.
Edgar Alejandro Gonzalez.
Sydney Lee Clark.
Justice Robert Gonda.
Angelica Christine Cox.
Alexis Gomez.
Isabella Marie Crawford.
Lucas Keanu Santiago Glover.
Erin Nicole Crisafi.
Joshua Girton.
Kayleen Elena Curry.
Andrew Paul Giberson.
Alexis Caitlin Syriax.
Romello Keslan Jones.
Monica De La Cruz.
Krishan Aaron Johnson.
Kaylin Jade Delos Reyes.
Ikeem Jenkins.
Adrian Grace Del Rosario.
John Jackson.
Aleni Marie De Morlayas.
Blake Ryan Inouye.
Natalie Marie Dempsey.
Logan Douglas Hughes.
Kaylee Marie DeVole.
Lucas Horso.
Cherie Diaz.
Andrew Huser.
Stephanie Monique Duenas.
Ricardo M. Hernandez.
Jessie Nicole Eggleston.
Aaron Michael Hendricks.
Audrey Marie Elliott.
Colton Dane Heinrich.
Amanda Nicole Ellis.
Joshua Anthony Haugen.
Aisha Lee Fabella.
Austin Michael Hassel.
Stephanie Favila.
David Morris Kessler.
Risa Zoe Federico.
Cody Randall Kirkman.
Francesca Fituccia.
Alexander Lee Kipp.
Alejandra Maite Flores Ochoa.
Kwan Ho Kim.
Danielle Michelle Fox.
Tyler Alexander Kerr.
Amber Marie Gabriziak.
DeAndre Kelly Harris.
Grisela Geraldine Garcia.
Ryan Matthew Keegan.
Morgan Terry Gibson.
Jacob Alexander Etchings.
Kayla Michelle Glenn.
David Kamaker.
Leslie Gonzalez.
Kainoa Kawahabi.
Leasia Joy Green.
Casey Christian Joyce.
Patricia Zara Haas.
Christian Andrew Lopez.
Tajane Alicia Hairston.
Lubauer Meyer Lohin.
Nazanin Hakim.
Justin Tyler Liddick.
Aaliyah Brene Hardaway.
Vance Sebastian Lemley Orlando.
Alicia Lee Harding.
Ian Washburn Lees.
Michaela Tamarie Harewood.
Joshua Lee.
Dana Elizabeth Harrison.
John Mark Hill.
Brittany Ann Hatch.
Benjamin Ashton Lee.
Megan Christine Hines.
Travis Lay.
Haley Kirsten Hendricks.
Khalil M. Landers.
Kiana Lachey Henderson.
Nicholas Howard Lamb.
Alexis Angelique Hernandez.
Albert Kenneth Lake.
Ariana Hernandez.
Nicholas Isaac Clanian.
Gabrielle Marie Hillenbrand.
Adam Brian Martinez Mendoza.
Jade Sunshine Hill Rexroth.
Jose Ignacio Martinez Rodriguez.
Madison Kimberly Holdborough.
Andrew David Martinez.
Jordan Elizabeth Howe.
William Lee Martin.
Delana Ann Ishiwat.
Jet Adams Catawas Marcos.
Genesis Marisol Iraheta Tercios.
Dante Aaron Mancuso.
Sydney Aaron Johnson.
Austin Daniel Maloney.
Deanna Ivy Johnson.
Austin Anthony Lee Mailer.
Jamisha Tyree Johnson.
Hadari Lamar Donovan Fontaine.
Cynthia Marie Love Jones.
Ian Michael Mack.
Amelia Lene Jones.
Sean Christopher Macias.
Helena Inez Jones.
Johnny Lucius Jr.
Gabrielle Imani Jones Thomas.
Blake Prentice Miller.
Sasha Marlise Kelly.
Dylan Jordan Milt.
Jordan Michelle Connett.
Andre Meza.
Janie Eveline Call.
Luis Jose Mendez.
Rachel Dolores King.
Ezekiel Philomore Mahia.
Chardonnay Knox.
Logan Michael Meeks.
Sarah Lynn Kostiak.
Eric Medina.
Kayla Jessica Lamoon.
Ryan Jamesis McNinch.
Monica Alejandra Landaverde.
Austin Gregory McLendon.
Diana Lara.
Skylar Addison McFalls.
Kitana Francesca Larson Hauk.
Boston Reese McLary.
Sheraton Destiny Lay.
Nathaniel Harlan Everett McAloon.
Alexia Marie Lee.
Dylan John Matthews.
Monique Georgia Lomelli.
Joseph George Mascoli.
Martha Rebecca Lopez.
Joseph Norte.
Diana Lozano Tovar.
Larry Allen Norman.
Morgan Ashley Macon.
Christopher Doyenin Nicholas.
Camille Marie Manza.
Brandon Van Nguyen.
Caitlin Maldonado.
Alex Jr. Negron.
Polly Marquin.
Jeffrey Thomas Mullins.
Elia Nicole Marshall.
David Mosqueda.
Joy Renee Martin.
John Connor Morris.
Emily Angelina Martinez.
Demetrius Mackay Morgan.
Bryn Whitney Mathewson.
Nicholas Carl Moran.
Alexandra Victoria Maddock.
Marcus Emilio Mora.
Dakota Ann McAllister.
Eric Mondragon.
Zanette Lachey McCoy.
Taha Mukadem.
Callie Louise McLean.
Scott Stevenson Miller.
Marikar Tixon Meneses.
Dakota William Prussia.
Rosalie Morales.
Enrique Israel Popoca.
Desiree Moe.
Raymond Pina.
Cecilia Alyssa Morales.
Jesus Pina.
Kaylee Marie Morse.
Nathaniel Pickren.
Dawn Chanel Mosley.
Patrick Ryan Pfeiffer.
Ryan Elena Moyers.
Cody M. Perry.
Johanna Jocelyn Munoz.
Nicholas David Perez.
Katarina Napier.
Bryant Peralta.
Gabriela Aurora Navarro.
Riley Jacob Ousley.
Tiffany Erica Nelson.
Nathan Owen.
Bria Danielle Newman.
David Vala Otufai.
Jordan Dawn Neese.
Jonathan Gutierrez.
Cecilia Storm Norda.
Kelvin Lucas Omajola.
Kirsten Louise Oakes.
Marcus Anthony Sanchez.
Michaela Danielle O'Day.
Chase Thomas Ryan.
Olamoriwa Deborah Olalare.
Gregory Sean Russell.
Nicola Opfer.
Alexander Knight Rushi.
Brianna Elaine Orlandos.
Daniel Anthony Iacona Rubio Guvera.
Emmeline Alexandra Osorio.
Christopher James Kiyoki Rose.
Zena Lynn Pangilinan.
Gabriel Christian Romero.
Alexis Devon Parrish.
Garrett Logan Rogers.
Bridget Lauren Passmore.
Jacob Michael Rivero.
Autumn Michelle Patrick.
Thomas Daniel Reyes Rivera.
Kylie Morgan Peasy.
Brandon Lee Reyes.
Abigail Ann Peterson.
David John Rains.
Alondra Janelle Perez.
Austin James Quirt.
Hannah Alyssa Philippi.
Solomon Lee Shire.
Kirsten Alicia Finney.
Austin Sessoms.
Serenity Cecilian Pierce Gutierrez.
Devin Hosey.
Christina Nicole Kriros.
Ian Alexander Seitzinger.
Brittany Lynn Ray.
Palos Ayelu Scott.
Savannah Mariah Ramirez. Sorry.
Baruch Jonas Scott.
Erica Christy Ann Rapovi.
Robert Louis Scopoulos.
Jessica Catherine Reynolds.
James Stephen Scopoulos.
Josie Loren Rice.
Paxton Allen Schmidt.
Brittany Danielle Reidinger.
Zachary Seth Schlater.
Vanessa Rios Alvarado.
Garrett Mason Scally.
Sarah Jessica Robbins.
Jerome Christian Santos.
Emirette Danielle Rodriguez.
Matthew Thomas Santiago.
Virginia Isabel Rodriguez Serrato.
Jorge Arginas Sanchez.
Cameron Star Rojas.
Joshua Santiago.
Tiana Rojo.
Jamal Quincy Thompson.
Graciela Esmeralda Romero.
Jared Paul Thiel.
Shelby Lynn Rose.
Brandon J. Thibble.
Catherine Ann Rosso.
Vayuki Tamofolawau.
I'll give you your time. Allison Rose Rusterholz.
Dimas Augusto Suela.
Dorelli Salas.
Christian Joseph Straub.
Adriana Nicole Sanders.
Benjamin Andrew Stock.
Janet Sandoval.
Shane Sukesium.
Isabel Sandoval.
Stephen Jacob Soto.
Karen Melissa Sandoval.
Christian Charles Smoot.
Jacqueline Silverio Torres.
Kason Jazz Smith.
Stephanie Sarabia.
Grant Ethan Sims.
Carly Michelle Schmall.
Austin Russell Sibley.
Shivani Shaw.
Fernando Vicente Vedalogo.
Katrina Nicole Shelley.
Zizek Cole Varvel.
Anastasia Malay Slater.
Louis John Vargas.
Caitlin B. Smith.
Kaylin Ueda.
Madeline Rose Smith.
Eolis Valajera.
Melissa Pelio Smith.
Daniel Robert Van Buskirk.
Rain Araceli Smith.
German E. Trigueros Roldan.
Kaylee Brianne Snyder.
Eric Torres.
Laree Soifuan.
Brandon Tonthat.
Stephanie Denise Solis.
Cordell Memalik Tidwell.
Ariana Soto.
Brandon Toledo.
Deborah Denise Stafford.
Milton F. Timoteo.
Samantha Denise Stokes.
Travis Mitchell West.
Kristen Stephanie Strahler.
Skylar Young Williamson.
Liliane Estefania Suarez.
Karch Patrick Williams.
Asmita Subidi.
Cody Michael Whitlow.
Mariana Sugamali.
Caden Lee White.
Samantha June Sweeney.
Joseph James White.
Lauren Hope Swiatek.
Trevor Keith West.
Lauren Alexis Tauber.
Jacob Thomas Wells.
Momalani Salilo Ivy Min Tupu.
Sean Michael Weir.
Judith Elaine Urbano.
Derek D. Webb.
Yahida Haisida Urias.
Zachary Richard Villarreal.
Carla Yvette Valdez.
Tafa Sabalio Veda.
Yessi Valdivia.
Russell Lawrence Vermillion.
Jolyn Dominique Valencia.
Tyler Lee Zerker.
Diana Velasco.
Brendan Evans Zavala.
Natalie Yesenia Velasquez.
Jordan Robert Young.
Soraya Kate Vogel.
Joshua Douglas Ride.
Mia Nicole Walton.
Alexander Jackson Wood.
Madison Taylor Warwick.
Tyler Douglas Woody.
Nikita Lynn Wilde.
Christopher Terrell Windsor.
Alexis Amber Williams.
Nathan Daniel Winslow.
Mary Margaret Williams. Carissa Rose Williamson. Haley Noel Wise. Ashley Nicole Wright. Patricia Hope Wright. Madison D. Yanez. Giselle Ibarra. Crystal Zalea Penefel. Doria Liviano Lopez. China Rose Zausel. Mackenzie Lynn Zerker. Congratulations, class of 2015.
My name is Sydney Parker.
And I'm Abby Houghton.
In a moment, we will no longer be called seniors, but instead high school graduates.
This evening, we will leave here with the grace of an adult, not the grief of a child.
And as we close this chapter in our lives, we begin to realize just how short life is, and begin to look forward to the journey that lies ahead, because this is only the beginning.
We have laughed together, we have cried together, we have watched each other grow into amazing people. Together, we have created a legacy that will remain with us always.
As a symbol of our class unity, we will now perform the turning of the tassels.
Class of 2015, will you please stand and remain standing? Ready?
With your left hand, grasp your tassel and move to the right side of your cap to the left. Ladies and Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to present to you
Green Valley High School's class of 2015 graduates. Congratulations.
We would like to thank everyone in the audience for attending this special event.
We ask that you remain seated until all graduates have exited.